Hello everyone, this is my trade recap for Monday, October 6th. As always, start out marking levels on the hourly that I like. Got an order block, a couple of levels I've marked there for support if price comes back down to that area. A couple of quick scalps during pre-market. The trade idea here was that displacement on the hourly. I was anticipating that candle was going to close higher and reach towards what I was predicting as being a 100% move based on the 50% fib. And I know that probably sounds kind of weird, but right there, it's basically like I'm trying to predict what the full fib move would be based on if a certain area of accumulation marks my 50%. I don't do that stuff very often, but usually when I don't have any higher targets, I'll do something like that to just give me an idea of how much farther the move could go. But as you can see, it didn't end up doing that. I liked that the block and fair value gap seemed to be holding, so I took a quick scalp here. Originally, I was going to try to hold it up to the 236 green dotted line on that fib retrace, but it didn't look like it was going to make it. And it didn't, actually. Skipping forward to the New York AM Open, there's our 9:30 first fair value gap. Candle bodies end up respecting it and stay below it for the majority of the New York AM session. Here's me trying to locate some levels that I might like. I like the combination here of so we've slowed things down. The rejection against the 930 fair value gap and the wicks above the yellow line there I've drawn, and all that was just for a quick scalp going short. Here I'm considering re-entering short, but I'm waiting to see what the candle does. And I didn't end up liking it. I think it ended up making two mohawks above the line. Anyways, fast forwarding here, this fair value gap at 10 almost at 11 o'clock. This was a real nasty piece of work right here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. It ends up being 4 candles that wick below that fair value gap, but hold. And then go higher for longer. You can see I traded it long, then short, then short, then closed. And after 1, 2, 3, 4 of those fake outs in the fair value gap, I call them fake outs, but that's about the time I started to consider the possibility that price was being manually what do they call it? Manual intervention. Like no algorithm is running. Some institution is manually moving price around to try and achieve something for whatever, I don't know, but it just doesn't look natural. Take a few more scalps based on new fair value gaps. Here I'm kind of waiting for price to make a move outside of the range that it's been in since like 10:30. That orange line is me hoping that it's going to go up. I don't remember if I close this out or not. Couple more base hits, really quick stuff. There was a higher target there, and I think I put in 10 more, which would just be 2 M&Q, and then price starts to run away, so I moved my stop up thinking it's just going to keep going up to my next target. But it doesn't. It pulls back deep enough to take my stop and then continues on. And that was my last trade of the day, I think. There was one, I think, while I was away. You can see it during inside the yellow box. It was a quick, long scalp that I took off of the order block. Right here I'm drawing a level and pointing out how many times it was rejected and then passed through with a nice displacement right there. And if I had I wasn't at my desk, I was mowing when this was happening, but this is like my bread and butter kind of a setup where price spend some time running away from a point of interest that I like, but then finds its way back for a quick kiss of that wick. Like you can see it hit the fair value gap. Would have been a great long, and I probably would have only held it for another base hit, or maybe the previous high put in before it dipped down to that fair value gap. So I don't know, that might have been 10 handles, 15 handles if I had held it, or if I had taken the trade. Anyways, I just wanted to show that, because it would have been something I would have traded if I was at my desk, and those are the ones I really look for. I prefer those over small scalps, stacking up small scalps, just because I have a little more confidence in them. But anyways, that's it. Camping trip with family was great, but it's good to be back at my desk doing some recaps. Hope you guys did well in the markets today, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Bass hits, echoes drift where the cosmos sits. Bass hits, groups that float through the starry mist.